Alright, so I'm just getting on here. We've got the new update. We've got our ad for the Big Bang. That's crazy to see. If you look at this Big Bang, what do we got? Got some nice stuff to look at. A new beginning for Fortnite. So it's not the end. It's the opposite of the end. It's the new beginning. And if you look at this image, we've got the tire, because we've got the racing era beginning. We've got the battle bus. We've still got a battle bus. Great. We've got a rocket. We've got a guitar and a mic. This is amazing. We've got our harmonics. Our harmonics team up is coming to fruition here. So we're going to be having some sort of game mode, possibly where we plug in a mic. That would be amazing. Would you love to see a karaoke mini game in Fortnite? It could be coming. Look at that. There's a microphone right on the screen. Hey Fernando. Hey Meow Skulls. And then you look here, we've got a duck. Now, what is that duck all about? What is the duck about? What's going on with the duck? So that is an absolute mystery. Hey Pineapple, how's it going? So we've got the music mode coming. We've got the racing mode coming. We've got the stuff that we love. We've got the battle bus still there. We've got the rocket that's going to take us there. We've got the duck, which is a bit of a mystery, or what is this? Is this like the games for young children? Is the duck like representative of like the Roblox or something like that? Roblox era of Fortnite. And then way in the back, we've got this llama. If you see the llama just like right at the center, and we can see the llama a little bit better on this screen here. What is this? Just to the left of Bush Ranger there. We've got some little llama. What is that all about? It's the multiverse of Fortnite. Indeed. Indeed. But what's going on with that llama? This is the true mystery. This like very bizarre looking llama. Looks like it's made out of some scrap metal or something. Oh, it's a Lego llama. Oh my god. A Lego mama. No, a Lego llama. And wow, that hurts to see, I've got to say. Does it hurt? I don't know if it hurts, but it's not what I'm here for. I'm not here for the Lego, but I'll play the Lego when it comes out. We'll see how the Lego looks. I'll give it a shot, for sure. I'll give the racing a shot. I'm not here for the racing, but I'll give the racing a shot. And if there's a battle pass, I'm sure I will max those battle passes as well. They're worth a shot. I'm gonna give it a try. Didn't like Lego when I was a kid, still don't like it now. But look at this, 11 days, 1 hour, 52 minutes. He'll go pro in racing mode? Hell yeah. Okay, wait. There's a game timer at Dusty? Really? Oh, look at this. My backbling is not updating again. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I'm not seeing a lot of Bush Rangers in these lobbies anymore for some reason. I am seeing a few Star Wands though. So this is terrible. Oh, look at that. So many people coming off the bus at the beginning now. Very scary. Very scary. Looks like nobody's dropping here, but somebody's probably rotating here. All right. Man, I'm missing this season already. There are so many places that I'm loving this season. What are the best spots here? Where do you like to drop and where do you like to hang out? Like, Risky is such a classic POI. It looks great, the whole thing. Tilted is a classic. Oh my goodness. The long jog right off the bat, hey? This is so scary, like, it's gonna be just wild this season. I mean, this session, I should say. Because I was trying this out, I tried my first session in Elite, and it's like, making top 20, if you make top 20, that only means you don't lose points. This is the first, like, this is the first league, I think, where it is very easy to lose points. This is wild. Like, this is not the first time that nobody's landed at Snobby Shores. And they have big walls around the houses. That's amazing. Okay. You know, in usual Fortnite, you find a gun and you think this is going to help me to get further in the game. Look at these cameras. But, a gun is nothing but a problem for me. As soon as I fire a gun, there's a better chance of somebody detecting me. And let's be real here, as soon as I'm detected, I'm getting lit up. And I'm not complaining about that. I'm just saying. As soon as I fire a weapon, you know, I've got pretty good chances of staying alive until I fire that weapon. Classic. Did they ever fix that? They've never fixed it. I feel like there's some stuff that they have fixed that when you go back to this game, it's like, oh, they hadn't fixed it yet. Like clipping through walls and stuff. Whoa, look at this reflection. It's wild. Whoops. Okay. Am I lagging? You're seeing lag on my It looks good to me. It's lagging for you? It's you. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. If I say I see less star ones in low rank, then you go to West servers. So the biggest threat in Fortnite is actually not the sweats. It's like, and it's not even losing. It's that you don't want to have to. You don't want to be forced to look at star ones, right? Because that's That's a bit much to ask. Now, do I drive an ATK in? This is like kind of asking for trouble to drive an ATK. Okay, but that's where I want to go though. That is, I think, the right path. Whoops. And he's got the right wrap. This is kind of asking for trouble. Uh-oh. Your loading screen is age restricted. Look at this. We have a rift up here. Hi, Roxy. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I want to creep all the way down there. Got to avoid tilted. This is looted. That's alright. Man, I would love to see a bush. Other than myself. Oh, oh. Is that just tilted? You're level 69, congrats. That means like one more level until you max the battle pass. Oh, there's a dude up there, isn't there? I feel like I'm about to get sniped here. Top 19. Oh dang, there's some goodies in here. Oh. Okay. Okay, I managed to get around. Do I take this zip line? Zip lines are so damn loud. Every zip line is like possible death, pretty much. Okay. I don't have any whites to tank storm yet. You just got robbed. In real life or in a video game? Hope it wasn't IRL. Okay, I see the guy firing up there. How did you get robbed in game? Look at that guy just bouncing around up there. What a psycho. Top 10, time to play some bets. There's got to be a dude in that house. Oh my god! Oh my god. What an unfriendly person. Okay. Please be at least 1% here. Only one. Oh, okay, I take it back. I said at least 1%. Holy. Holy. Wow. This is not going to be easy. I can't really see myself playing 74 more games of this. Wow, top 13 is 1%. Was it? Man, I just wish I would have had that rotate a little bit better, but I thought that I could just stand by that cliff and they would just leave me alone, but I was sadly mistaken. Oh, now is this the bundle that you're talking about? So we've got an item here. This item is not, can only be used in experiences rated teen. And I think they said because it's depicting somebody getting a tattoo. Very weird. Like, it was their choice to get into stuff like that in the first place. True Love, this one should be probably banned too, because look at that pops the heart. It's like quite violent. A random guy stole the crown. That's hilarious. Well, I mean, if you're playing ranked, you're better off without the crown anyway. Star wand. Let's count the star wands here. I only see one so far. He died on the drop. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. That's like... not the way we like to do it. I've only seen one star wand in this lobby. 2 star wands, 3 star wands. Okay. Dang. Four other people dropping off here. Thanks, Roxy. I appreciate that. Okay. Whoa, look at that. Somebody going for exactly my drop. Okay. Okay, I am in considerable trouble here. This could be my first going down game. feel like that guy's gonna like come back here. Okay, this one is like the scariest game yet. This league is very scary. It's like almost impossible to make progress in it. At least for me. Hold the pump. Yeah, don't try spraying the AR when they get up here. I feel like it's guaranteed that somebody's going to come and try to take me out here. Man, 1%. This is so hard. Now, are there rifts down here? That's what I would like to know. I'm a little scared to get out and check. That's not far away. Whoever wins that fight is going to rotate over here, probably. This is wild. There's actually pictures of asparagus on the bottle. Who's drinking that? Would Bushranger drink that, or would he be like, I'm opposed, I'm ethically opposed to drinking that? Oh, that's interesting. Dang. I think that this is gonna be maybe the league that ends it, but I don't know. What do you think? Do you think I should try to push through this? Or just take it easy and enjoy the rest of the season? And we did get some quests. Oh, what is this? Oh, Runaway Racer. I thought there was like racing quests already. Oh, weekly is not yet either. Okay. I thought there was a sign in the lobby that said new weekly quest. Travel vertical distance in a vehicle. I've already got 1 point on that. I wonder what the threshold is in this game for where it's like you don't lose points. Like, what's the point at which you're safe? Like, I have a feeling that even making top 50, that might not be good enough. Like, maybe top 25 is what's needed to just kind of stay even. But again, we have no idea what these numbers are, so it's hard to say. And one of the things that I've heard about camping this season is that if you take 0 damage in a match, that you get more placement points, or that you get a higher percent earned. So I'm almost tempted to do that to see what happens if I can get into the top 20 and then back out of the game and see, like, is that going to increase my percent more than it would otherwise. I think I might try to do that one time, and this might be the match to do it, especially if I get another circle. So just like before I'm touched by the storm, just back out. Although you don't get that progression screen at the end, so you can't really tell until the game after that how much you've gone up, if at all. But apparently there is a fairly significant bonus for not getting damaged at all during a game, not getting injured at all. So this might be the one for me to experiment with that. That's kind of broken that can count if you back out of the game. But if I can get into the top 20 or even top 25 before the storm hits, I'm really tempted to do that. Like maybe even top 30. But now I wonder, like, have they patched that? Rift event? I'm gonna try this just one time. Right here. Back out, see what happens. Just before the storm touches. And I know that the strat that the guy was using is to just land on top of a tree in whaling. I wonder if I should try that one time. I could do that. I could do that. There's top 25. So we know top 20 on its own is just staying still. So I'm very curious, and I'm going to try it right now. If we back out at the last second before we take damage, what that does. And we'll have to play through a whole other game. The Big Bang Theory, yeah. All right, so I'm curious about this. There's only 23 players left. Okay. I just don't know what this does. Does it give like 4%? Oh, look, I'm well over, you can see I'm well over 26, but not very close to 50. That's got to be about 28, isn't it? I'll try to get to the end of the match. Man, I wish I could tell more than just eyeballing it where I was with that. But I have to say, the fun part really is trying to do the rotation itself. That's the scary part. If we eyeball that, the yellow circle is just below the horizontal line on the Elite badge icon. I'm gonna try this one more time, actually. I'm gonna do actually what this dude was trying, which is to land in the treetops and stay in the treetops. Although there is truly nothing to look at while doing that. 2 star wands, 1 bone star wand. Okay, does that count as half a star wand? So we've got 2.5 star wands. What do we have over here? 3, 4 star wands. Where are my star wands? How many star wands do we see here? 1, 2. So I spotted at least 6.5 star wands in the lobby. Man, I guess I could also land at the top of Dusty Divot, couldn't I? Okay, this is maybe a bad idea. This is maybe not at all the place to drop. Beautiful glider, though. Is there gonna be somebody in this game with, like, shadows off who could just see me clearly sitting there? Oh, look at that. Is this guy gonna take me out? Can he see me? Damn, there's a dude right in the tree across from me. That's so wild. Wow, jungle fight. Am I in mortal danger here, or am I safe as can be? Wow. It's actually a good spot for seeing and hearing some action. Dusty Divot's actually a great spot because usually it should be in both of the first 2 circles, right? Dang, there's a build fight. I should in most games be able to go. Oh, and there's the timer. There's the timer. And the rocket. I can't believe we're launching off from Dusty Divot here. "11 days, 1 hour, 24 minutes. Oh, so wait, I thought this event was supposed to be in the evening, so thankfully it will not be in the evening. I mean, depending on where in the world you are. But even for the people in Europe, it's going to be like thankfully not at midnight for you guys. And for me, it's going to be at 11 a.m. All right. There we go. Look at these guys. They're playing a very different game than I am. Look at those builds go up so fast. Wow. These guys should get a job at Condo Canyon. Oh no, please don't chop down my tree. Please don't chop down my tree. Whoa. That is scary. Are you more scared of the guy with the grappler or the guy who's farming mats on trees? I feel like that guy would have taken me out sooner. Like, just by farming trees. I feel like if this tree goes down, I'm done. Uh-oh. Please don't farm my tree. This is so scary. This is actually very scary to just be at the mercy of these people and hoping they don't farm. Beautiful sound effects, though. I think young Sheldon is going to be piloting that rocket. It's going to be at 8 p.m. for you? That's really not bad. Watch it at 8 p.m., then you'll have downtime, then get up the next day. Play the new map. Try to get that first yeet of this chapter in. Man, these guys gave up a long time ago. There's someone gliding. Yeah, he won't farm too long. I feel like your messages are coming in a lot later. Maybe my stream is really delayed. Oh, there's somebody strolling around. I'm sure they could just look up and see me if they've got shadows turned down. Look at this, we got another circle. We might even be in the third one. I'm hoping to experiment with this again, back out before we take damage. See how broken it really is. Please don't land on me. Please don't land on me. Man, Astro World Glider. Let's be honest, we need to see Travis come back for this concert, for this end of the chapter. Please don't shoot my tree. I should be good for top 20 here, I think. I feel like if I were to back out right now, it would certainly be plus points. My God. $25. Look at these numbers dropping. Those guys are going to take it down to 24 right away. Oh no, don't drive into my tree, please. Whoa. Action in the divot. You were a minute 44 behind. This is terrifying. This is terrifying. Very terrifying. Like if there's stray shots are hitting this tree, it could fall. And I think it would be enough fall damage to one-shot me too. I'm pretty excited to see where this next circle is going to be. Oh man, we just saw a tree drop over there. Good God. Wow. The violence. Okay, let's see what we've got. So I'm sure I got plus points by making less than top 20 last time. Oh, okay. Okay, that's how it's gonna be. So I think dropping Dusty, like the guy who's doing this, is actually dropping over and wailing. I feel like dropping Dusty is like a lot more dangerous, but man, I think the rewards are a lot higher here because it's just going to be an extra circle when it hits. Like more often, like this is going to be being so central, it will very often be in the third circle, I think. And usually be in the second. Risky but rewarding. Getting paid here. Bushy's getting paid. Oh my goodness. Thank you for not landing in my tree. Every time somebody glides, it's like, please do not glide into my tree. If somebody starts pickaxing this tree, what do I do? Like, back out? Just back right out? Oh my goodness. Please don't hit this tree with stray bullets. Please don't build up high enough that you see me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Can you imagine having a crown and being in this tree when the storm circle hits? Or when the new storm phase hits? Everybody would know you were here. Top 13, that's not bad. Man, this is the extreme bushranger too, right here. Dang. I wish there was like a Fortnite world like this where people could be a bit more friendly to one another. You know? Where it wasn't all about doing each other harm. Hey, Side. How's it going? Okay. Alright. I'll be backing out in a minute and a half here. This is so weird, but we're just gonna see. We're just gonna see. I feel like this could just be more value for the time, and I feel like it really might be necessary to finish this league this way. Is that dude fighting or just like building and playing? Footsteps beneath me. Wonder if I'll hit top 10 before we get to 30 seconds here. Hey, Roxy. Whoa. Oh, there's the top 10. Awesome. Okay, let's see how this bar looks now, if it's gone up a little bit. Oh, wow. How many percent is that? That's a few, right? It was right at that line on the medal. Now it's down quite a bit. My goodness. I wish I could put a percent number on that just by eyeballing it. 3%? 3% is it? If it's 3%, that means I need to do 20 more of those. But I could do 20 more of those. Maybe not all in one session. Man, that is the Lego llama back there, isn't it? That is insane. I'm scared of the Lego llama, I'll admit it. Why am I scared of the Lego llama? Well, you don't want to step on it, that's one thing. I just don't know. I don't know what it means that Fortnite is turning into a Lego game. And I feel like if I was really into Lego, I would get like a Lego set of physical Lego objects. I just don't understand what it means for there to be a Lego video game. And at the same time, I realize that there is a very large Lego video game franchise. There's like Lego Batman, Lego this, that. Lego video games, Lego movies. I've never seen any of it, never wanted to. So hey, Hey. 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 Your favorite Lego game is also your... Oh, I thought you were saying... Oh my goodness. Alright. I appreciate it. I thought you were saying your favorite Lego game... Okay, well, what's your favorite Lego game? But first of all, I thought you said your favorite Lego game is also your second favorite Lego game, which would be very impressive. I think there have got to be just so many people who want to land in a tree. Lego Dimensions? There's probably somebody just watching my landing. Like that dude that landed back there is probably just gonna one-shot snipe me here. That's the biggest danger, because there's always lots of people landing here. In circle, as always. This is always going to be in the first circle, I think. I don't even know if it's statistically possible for it to not be in the first circle. But it's fairly central to this one. That's great. We might be in the second circle. Oh no, don't blow up my tree, guys. Don't blow up my tree. 65 players left. The drop off this time. Holy, look at that. There's a fight up there. This is actually a really nice spot just for watching other people fight too. Oh my god! Bro! Sorry, baby bro. That's gonna be a drop down, right? 33%. 33%. Okay. Yikes! Probably had shadows turned off. And that's possibly the guy who... That's possibly somebody who landed after I did. But whoa, they seemed like very inept with that gun. And like they weren't even trying to hurt me, so... I am confused. But it looks like I didn't lose progress somehow. Or at least not more than 1%. I'm gonna see if I get to... Oh my goodness, what should I try to get to today? Even if I can get to like 40, 45%, that would be great. I'm gonna try for another maybe about 2 hours here. But I understand now why that guy's dropping weeping instead. He just saw me, it's crazy though. Oh, 172. Oh my. Do I want to be one of the first to drop here, or do I want to be one of the last to drop here? It's like there's nothing that is... It's all conspicuous, right? I think it's all going to be conspicuous. I'm not trying to get there first, because there's no looting to be done. It's not like I'm racing anybody for anything. If somebody drops away after me, they spot me. This is the part where people just start shooting at me, probably. People with no shadow can just straight up see me, probably. Dang. Pretty central. Are these guys fighting or just shooting at my tree? Yikes. This is a whole other experience, but this is fun to do this for a session. Lots of rifting going on. It's a polar opposite? What's a polar opposite? Just landing here, doing a session like this? It's a lot different from trying to rotate. What's this dude doing with this pickaxe? You hear that, right? My playstyle has changed. Man, I need to... Now this is... Whoa. Whoa, what was that? Big kill. Playing style has changed for sure. And you know what? Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh, dude is farming. That's my greatest fear. The playstyle has changed. You know, this is really also making me look forward to some pubs where I could just frag out and go crazy. Because it's like, I'm really, as much as it seems in all of these sessions, I'm not a horrible Fortnite player. You know, I am capable of getting wins and beating people. Not in builds, maybe in pub builds, and certainly not in ranked, not in elite level ranked builds. Like, no, I don't think I could defeat a single person in this lobby. So this is interesting. Like, the desperation tactics are next level now. And I think backing out takes some of the fun out of it too, but still it's like, hey, is that a llama up on that hill there? Right by the W? Is that a llama? But yeah, I mean, I can't wait to play some no build and absolutely frag out. Or some red versus blue. Look at that, there's a bush climbing up there. Cutie. That's so funny, wearing a bush but jumping around on roofs, just like, whoa, how many rifts are we gonna see and hear right now? This is like a big rift game. What the heck is happening? I can't believe this, really. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do. Like, there's a bush up there now. Are they getting that llama? That must have been a llama. Hilarious. It sounds like there's like a boar going through there or something. When are we gonna get boars back? Yeah, this is such a switch up in the gameplay style. But I'm feeling like this might be the only way that it's possible to get through Elite. And things are going to actually be switching up quite a bit tomorrow. Tomorrow, the new Venture season drops. So, I don't know, I guess on Thursday. On Thursday, I'll be running a big Venture stream. And Pineapple, you're welcome to join me on that if you like. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I guess I should get my loadouts together. That's pretty exciting. I'll probably do Jilly Teacup again for the Outlander. Uh-oh. Need to get all my Winterfest characters in there. I may just straight up go Ice King this time. He's always great. Look at that, another circle. Yeah, if we really truly knew how the scoring system worked this season, it would be possible to optimize a little bit more. Like, optimize what's going on in the game. Like, would I get more points just for surviving the first storm circle and then backing out? Like, how much points do you get for not being damaged in a game? Jilly Teacup, Ice King. I'm trying to think who my Winterfest ninja and soldier might be. It's an honor just to see the fights, you know? It's like going to a UFC event or something. I'm not sure who the best Winterfest Save the World characters are, though. I know Ice King is certainly, and Jilly is a very good Outlander. But for Ninja and for Soldier, I'm really not sure. I could use somebody who buffs going commando, which would be like Ted. Is his name Ted? Or, that's funny that there's a guy named Ted, and that the bear is also named Ted. Just realizing that. Or Sergeant Winter. Uh-oh. 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 You don't want to hear questions about Save the World? Too intense? Go? Go? Oh, I would like to go. I don't think we're going to be in the next circle here, but that's cool. I don't think there's any bonus for surviving circles. I feel like the bonus for making the top 20 is negligible. And I wonder if this guy can see me. I can see him. Look at this guy go. Good job. Good job. You run, buddy. Where's he going? Into the storm or what? Where did he go? Okay, it's the end of the line. I'll take another minute and a half here. So this is a very early exit. This is like not a great one for placement. Hi Nico, nice to see you. You're banned from the channel. Well, hey, when you attempt to troll others, who really are you trolling more than yourself, right? You go out there being rude to other people? Who are you exposing the most to that rudeness? Yourself, right? So, it's all good.
Hey, I'm almost there. Flying, but I don't care. You and I, we don't die. We survive. You got me texting and crying, but it won't last. Leaving all the pain in the past. Toxicity with so much passion. All the best things, they never last, yeah. Now I'm in between who I was and who I'm about to be. Yeah, you finally get the best of me.
But Nico, make sure to like and subscribe. So it looks like the progress was really barely anything that match. Was that even a % gain? I'm just trying to eyeball it there. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to make this progress at this point. Because I feel like I got 20. Did I get 20%? Just for playing that first game? Well, now I'm like well over 30 though anyway. Yeah, hey, it's hard to say. I feel like I need to get screenshots or something. Line up screenshots. But if it's slow, that's fine, you know? This is honestly fun just chatting. But I'm curious. I'd like to try out a few more matches like this and see if we do see the progress. Dang. It's only trying to make a friend. So the other person doing it was landing over there. And I do feel like that's safer, but... And I don't want to be the first person down, because I don't want other people to see me. Look at that, gaining levels every day. What level is that? 102. Oh my. Do we have lots of people landing in trees? If there's somebody else that's already in a tree, they'll know exactly where I'm landing. That's one thing. Grind for level 200. All by doing this. By gaining points for storm circles only, right? Man, I accidentally picked a spot where I can't see the timer. That's like the most important feature here. Well, that's pretty central. $70 players, down to 70 already. Storm and outlasted opponents. I feel like outlasted opponents for XP, right? I feel like outlasting opponents is barely counting for anything here. I feel like I would have to be like top 5 or something. I still can't believe that one guy shotgunned me up. I probably lost a few points that game. Roxy, I'm just doing this grind right now, but someday when I'm playing some pub games, for sure, we can do that. There's a dude stalking around down there, around that tree to the right. Oh man, is he looking at me? Please don't be looking at me. What's that guy doing behind that tree? Creep. Man, this is when I wish I had a sniper. Oh man, he got the elim. Good job, buddy. Wow, no? Well, he got me into 50 players. Yeah, I can't believe, like, I wonder if there's, like, fractions of percents. I'm just not sure how to grind out just a little extra. Please don't farm my tree. Please don't farm my tree. Oh gee, he's farming trees. Hope this guy will just farm metal. So weird when the plane just disappears when it gets to a certain distance. I think of the people who use the troll emotes too, like laugh it up or something. Like some people use those emotes like genuinely. Like some people use it just to, uh, just have a little fun, right? But I think some people are like genuinely out there trying to upset other people. But it's so weird. It's just like if you go out and you're using an emote to try to upset other people, let's say that you use that, on 20, 30 people, they're each hearing it one time, right? And you're hearing it 20 or 30 times. It's like those people are really bringing so much negativity into their own lives, which is, I don't know. On one hand, it's kind of funny because of the irony, but it's also pretty sad. Like trolling is just such a negative thing. Like particularly, I feel bad for the people who are doing it. But at the same time, it's like for this karmic reason and ironic reason, it's also amusing. So very weird, very weird. Wish I was in that tree right ahead of me. That tree. Having some tree jealousy right now. Considering that I'm not trying to get weapons or anything right now, this is really not a bad switch up of a strategy. But, oh, there we go. But I do miss the desperate attempts to rotate. Those are also a big part of the game. I'm also thinking that I need to do probably like a zero build solo session and try to get my first solo win in a few years. Like chapter 4, I did not at any point attempt to get a solo win. So maybe this is the time. Maybe this is the time. I think I'm going to hit top 20, but I don't know. Is there any points for that? Are there placement points? I don't know. It's so weird to have a ranked system that's based on playing well, and then to have no definition or concept of what constitutes playing well. But I will say this. I will say backing out of a game, as I'm doing in this session, I think by no stretch of the imagination can be considered playing well. It's more of an exploit for XP, I think. Or by XP, I mean like increasing ratings, league ratings. But hey, we might get to like top 15 here. And again, I have no idea if there's a single point granted for that. I think if it was possible to hit like a top 2 or something in this, that would probably be a pretty big bump. But what is a big bump in this league? Like 4%, 5%? And do we know what comes after Elite League? I thought I was going to Champs League. Obviously, that was not the case. And I think probably if this was Champs League that I was in, I would be like satisfied with that. I'd be like, all right, this is good enough. But I also like the idea that it's like that it is going to be quite possible to league up again here. So I'll take that league up. And I think another thing to keep in mind is that although the league progress is very slow, there's only one league in Elite. It's not 3 leagues in Elite. So if that progress is slow, if that progress is like 3%, that would actually be like a 9% in Diamond. So I need to cool it on that. I need to not be expecting a miracle here. So yeah, that's actually really something important to consider. If I'm going up by 1%, that would be 3% in Diamond. If I'm going up by 3%, that would be 9% in Diamond. Well, do I wait to hit 20 here? Man, I just got scared by that last guy. Okay, let's see. Does this go up a little bit? I think that's progress. I think that's significant progress right there. Like, are we now about halfway between 1/4 and 1/2?
Flying, but I don't care. You and I, we don't die. We survive. I'll be texting and crying, but it won't last.
And does the leaguing up stay at this rate from here to the very end? That's another question. But I feel like I can say, like, I can probably make the time commitment to go up one more league. But man, like, let's be real, I want to be playing Ventures tomorrow. I want to be the first person to max their entire Survivor squad. I'm going to be, you know, the highest level player in Save the World after this season. Well, I'm currently the highest level player in Save the World. And that's probably about a 100-way tie. But I've never missed a Survivor Supercharger. There are very few people who have gotten every Supercharger so far. Can't wait to do that. Can't wait to do that. This is great too, though. I'm loving this. Yeah, you're never gonna wanna leave, no. Okay, let's do a quick star one count. We've got 1, 2. Oh my goodness, only 2-star ones. I only saw 2-star ones. I could actually land on the tree next to the divot as well. Dang, this glider's looking good though too. It's like, do I really want to give it up? Do I really want to give it up? Maybe I'm in the league that I want to be in. Is there somebody? There's a treetop. Oh my goodness, there's a treetop drop right there. Oh. Wow. Well, I thought I was going to land on the top of a tree here. Looks like that ain't happening. And my backbling is glowing, so... I feel like this is the first match where the backbling is glowed. Is that true? I don't want a backbling that's glowing. So these creeps with the shadows turned down are going to see me from a mile away. Snipe me right through the side of this tree. But this is pretty awesome cover right here. Not even close to sticking out through the top. Not a huge amount to look at. The crazy thing about these matches is I've just had my hands on the controller the whole time, just like hands covered in sweat, like just with the anxiety of doing this, but I really can just set this controller down for a moment, I think. This is the Extreme Camping Edition. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing any duos or squads today, but yes, you can, in the future, yes, you can play a game with me. Oh man, please tell me this is not landing on my tree. Please tell me that didn't just land on my tree. Oh my. Oh man, somebody might chop down my tree here. Oh no. Oh my goodness, I can't even see what's happening. Oh my god. Please don't farm my tree. This is wild. A true nightmare for Bushy. At least that supply drop is gone. Oh man, I can hear this guy just like playing with ammo down there. Look at those builds through the little crack. Oh yeah, so he just move on without farming. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. This is just a total accident that I got into this one. This is wild, the drop off on this. There's 29 left? Like, I have not seen a more psychotic lobby than this. It's true though, I absolutely can't wait to get back into the buildings in this game. I do love camping. But I feel like I don't need to see too many more of these tree leaves here, like these very PS1 looking leaves. I know I keep saying PS1, but if you look at it, there's like very little texture to it. Like those edges, they just look like very like glitchy. The jungle in chapter 4 was amazing. I think looking at the trees in the OG map just makes it clear just how awesome those were. It looks like my chances are not great of getting circle this next time. But I don't think there's, I don't know. Is there a point for surviving storm circles? I don't know. I love that someone got to Unreal just by doing this. Yeah, I'm trying, well, I'm dropping Dusty, but yeah. And I did have a guy jump on me and, or did I say jump? I had a guy, grapple on me and shotgun me while I was sitting in a tree. Like, he obviously had shadows off. And for some reason, this back bling has now started glowing, so I need to switch this off. What, I didn't do it right? What are you talking about? What's right? What are we talking about here? Are you telling me you get more points for dropping and whaling, or what? I'm just thinking that by dropping central on the map, I might survive more storm circles, outlast more players. Although I don't really know what that counts for. You gotta land in a tree in the center of the first zone that forms. Well, Dusty pretty much always is in the first circle. Oh, I thought, oh, really? He drops, okay. He waits for the first circle. That's interesting. But usually I've been always in the first circle. About, I don't know, almost every time in the second circle. So that's about all you can ask for. Just dropping central will do that. You don't think Dusty will work as well? Really? Well, how many players was he outlasting? You know, like what was his ranking in that? I know this has been, I mean, it's been pretty good for me. It's been 2 or 3% per game. That one was more like 5. Actually, it looks like I'm gonna easily hit 50% of Elite this session, so that's nice. You don't think Dusty's gonna work as well? It's been working very well so far, but except for that one match. This is wild though. I mean, this is... I kind of committed to getting to champs. And that's after this league, right? I mean, how many more leagues are there after this? And I'm not seeing that there's really any... It's champs then Unreal. Oh my god. So I could actually do this to Unreal quite easily then. There's only one more league after this to grind through? Gee whiz. That's horrible. That's horrible. That's not what I want to hear. I want to hear there's like 10 more leagues and it would be impossible to get to Unreal by doing this strategy. That's what I want to hear. He did it in 94 games, like from the first game. "94 games like from his first ranked game, or 94, not 94 games from starting in champs, right? I could see that also. Yes. Oh my goodness. I gave you 2 options. 94 total. Okay. So what's the idea? Drop center and just deploy the glider and sit there until the first circle forms? I'll give that a shot. Like, wait a full minute here. Honestly, this feels a lot like the old tournaments I used to play. Am I even going to be able to get across the map to the first circle here? Drop at the end. So I dropped way too early. But I only have to wait another 20 seconds here. Man, this is a long minute to wait. Okay, so Dusty Divot it is, alright. Dang. Dusty works almost every time, I think. And also you get to watch the island and the clock from here. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Oh my god, I thought that guy was on me. Holy, I almost backed out right there. Wait, you get a bonus. Okay. You get a bonus if you don't take damage from the storm or a player for the whole game. Right. In Elite, it's about 5%. And then you have to reach about 20 players to get a neutral. But Dusty is always in the first circle. And then about probably 3/4 of the time. Or 2/3 of the time in the second circle. Like right now, the odds of it being in the second circle are quite good. I mean, better than ever, really. I am so surprised that those guns firing were not on me. Second, third, fourth circle, yeah. I just, you know, I'm not seeing that there's any difference. Like, you don't get points for storm phases. I'm not seeing that there's really a significant amount of point difference between ranking 20th and ranking 10th. Possibly 1% for that. I'm wondering what would be the soonest? This is a question. What's the soonest that you can back out of a game while getting points in the plus? Like, what's the way to really max, like, the amount of percentage points per hour? And that might not be longer games. But the not taking damage part, that is 100% purely a cheat / exploit. Oh, I'm saying, like, what strategy is going to get you the most points per hour? You know? Like, is that going to be playing longer games, or is that going to be backing out sooner? Like, let's say there's a scenario in which you get 3% whether you're playing for 15, whether you're playing a game for like 12 minutes or 15 minutes, right? Then you'd be better at backing out at 12 minutes, right? Because placement seems to be like quite nerfed, really, around this level. Like to the point where placing 20th is no increase or decrease. And why should it be an increase at this level, right? But I feel like it doesn't make a difference really at this level if you place 40th or 20th. Yeah, I know, it's like, it's so opaque, right? It's just people just trying to play around with stuff. Kind of approximate what works and what doesn't. But I can't believe this, that I'm going to have to kind of like pause the ranked progression in order to do some ventures tomorrow. By actually trying, well, what constitutes trying too, right? If it's trying to beat people in fights, I certainly wouldn't progress faster by doing that. But I'm feeling right now, and the reason that I'm doing okay with it this time... Oh, look at that. Uh-oh. Don't shoot my tree. Don't shoot my tree. Yeah, except when you place 15th, you don't get an increase in points. So that's 20 minutes wasted. So I think that what I was doing is probably not the faster way. But I'm not sure. Like, I mean, I guess if I was to get extremely lucky, you know, like if I was able to camp to top 5 every time. But it's like, yeah, I had several matches where I just kind of wasted 20 minutes for no progress. So I'm just committed. I don't know if I'm committed to doing everything, like to getting to Unreal or anything like that, but I'm certainly committed to playing out the rest of this session in this style. So I'm going to be going for another probably about an hour or so, hour 15, something like that. And I feel like if I can get to 50% in Elite, or at least even close to it, then that would probably be enough to get me to do one more session like this. Hey Pineapple, how's it going? Yeah, I mean, skybasing, I think, as long as you can avoid people at the beginning, it shouldn't be too tough to get into the top 5 anyway. That should be a pretty consistent method, I think. These lobbies seem dead? How so? They've got 100 people in them. Or do you mean like less psychotic, or I don't know, faster die-off? Oh my god, thank you for not hitting my tree. Get a gun? Yeah, that's usually good advice in Fortnite. Top 20 so far, so this is nice. But I think truly though, the thing that makes the hugest difference is the backing out without taking damage. So I feel like that's something that they very much need to get rid of. Oh my god, they're taking out the tree. Don't take out this tree, please. Yeah. I think they 100% need to get rid of that. There shouldn't be a bonus for taking no damage. And I guess, as the way it goes, like, while it exists, why not exploit it, right? Yeah, the grenade launcher could absolutely take me out. I'm glad that they're moving the fight a little bit further down that way. But the biggest fear is somebody just trying to farm up some mats. Oh man, somebody's sniping from behind this tree. Oh man, there's a good chance that they're gonna shoot at this tree. Like, I mean... Wait, there's a guy in this tree with me now? Yeah, but they wouldn't want to look up bush rangers. Oh, look at that guy just right across from me. Oh man, I'm so glad he's moving over there. Like, I wonder what bush ranger would look like from the bottom, really. From the ground. Like, he'd probably still blend in really well. Dang. So what you're saying by dead lobbies, though, is that there aren't people, that people don't seem to be fighting for placement as much here. Bushranger is always perfect, but especially for this. I feel like I need to swap old Woody out. I'm going to change his pickaxe. I'm going to change his pickaxe to the Wolverine claws, I think. There'd be more people camping right now, you think? The other thing about builds is, like, as soon as you place a build, people can see you from like 1,000 meters away. Or realistically, how many? 500? 700 meters away? Oh man, do I need to back out? I had something very scary happen last match. Or 2 matches ago. I had a supply drop land in the tree right next to me. I thought somebody was going to chop up my tree to get that. Wasn't sure what tree it was in. Wow, this is wild. Okay. This is going to be juicy, I think. This looks like a guaranteed top 10. Until the person with no shadows comes in here and snipes me. I'm going to win the game. Yeah, if only I had a couple floppers, I'd be set. I feel happy for that guy. Look at him jumping around. He's so happy. He's got the sniper now. Oh my god. He's got the sniper. He's got the no shadows. I'm glad there's no thermal. Uh-oh. Don't farm me. Don't farm me. Hey, Lucia. Yeah, it's going to be great to swim again. But my goodness, I mean, I can't believe New Ventures is dropping tomorrow. That's insane. It's like, not only is it New Ventures, like, it's not just a New Ventures season, but it is a New Ventures biome tomorrow. Like, all New Ventures. I'm very curious to see if they're going to be incorporating some of the, do I try to jump across here? Or do I just be happy with top 10? Because I need that no damage bonus. It's going to be New Ventures biome, possibly using some Battle Royale assets. That would be amazing to see. New weapon coming out. And it certainly looks like there's going to be a loading screen as well. So that's all great to see. I can't wait to do that. And of course that means not long until Battle Royale Winterfest. I think this one will be pretty good for percent. Took me about 6 games to realize today that I can put my controller down for a couple minutes once I'm in a tree. I can't see it? I can see it. What do you mean? What are you saying? You can see it coming in that shot, couldn't you? Oh, look at that. That's getting pretty close to 50%. Wow. So this is like absolutely happening for Unreal. I mean, not Unreal, for Elite.
You and I, we don't die, we survive. I'll be texting and crying, but it won't last. Leaving all the pain in the past. Toxicity with so much passion. All the best things, they never last, yeah. Now I'm in between.
Oh, right. Yeah, I couldn't see the mini map. I was like, I just want to be right on that button, so I'm just like kind of one click. I don't want to be like, oh man, I pressed like X instead of circle there. Okay, let's do a quick star one count here. A good 5 seconds. That's good to know. Sorry, buddy. I'm looking for star ones here. Haven't seen a star wand yet. Oh, there we go. There's one. There's one. Wow, barely any star wands here today. And I just realized I wanted to switch. I wanted to switch. So just kind of milk this extra couple seconds here, take an extra 5 seconds at the end. Rank quest, hit headshots. Okay. That's what I'm going for this game. Float toward Dusty? Just because statistically it's most likely, right? And let's be honest, I'm probably dropping here. Lots of swirls on this map. I must say, like, if I'm not dropping in one of these big green trees... Okay. Oh, man. Is that one? There we go. Tree Ranger. Wow. Tree Ranger. So... this is gonna hurt if it ends up that the third circle is like in Dusty and not here. But that was so calm, so tranquil. My only concern is that there's 3 chests here. I hope that somebody's not gonna try to pickaxe this tree or who knows what. Nice view of the countdown. Oh! I can set my controller down for a minute. Look at that. 60, 59, 58, 57, 56. Wow. Man. R.I.P. Tomato Town. 54. Yeah, it's crazy how vicious these remain. But it looks like placement points are like pretty mild, so I don't even know. I don't know how people do this. I don't know what their strat is when they want to come in here and be like very aggressive. I guess what probably the majority of people who reach elite don't progress past it, or do most. TTV missionary just got taken out. Oh man. Here's a plane with shadows disabled. You want a 1v1 pineapple? Oh man, can dude see me? He's got the Christmas wrap on. Flying upside down with the Christmas wrap on. That's amazing. This guy can't wait. He's gonna be, I'm gonna see this guy and save the world tomorrow. I know it. I know it. Bush on the roof. If you want to be in a bush, you probably don't want to stand on a roof with that bush. Whoa! There's two guys up there. Oh, no, that guy just jumped out of the plane. Okay. Wow, that's that. The distribution is crazy in builds. Okay, I'm going to open this right now. Whoa! So wait, there are more people in Champion than in any of the other leagues. And then very few people progress to Unreal. Well, I don't know. This makes sense too. It's like the people who are, excuse me, the people who are like interested in playing ranked are interested in reaching champion, right? And then the people who play just to knock their quests out are largely doing it in like squads and stuff. Because Zero Build doesn't have a squads, right? So it makes sense that there would be all of these numbers all the way from like bronze to diamond where people are just kind of like randomly getting there. They do their like 15 rank quests and then end up in that spot. Zero Build has squads? Oh, okay. Really? Really? My goodness, why did I start playing it in build mode then? My goodness. No, what do you think the reason is? Because I know my initial goal in most seasons is to knock those challenges out. I want to do that in a mode that's not solos. And in most seasons, I've just played those quests and then stopped, which has gotten me to usually gold or platinum. The system isn't punishing enough, but is it more punishing in Zero Build? Wouldn't the scoring system be the same in that? Like you don't get points for like placing a build or anything. I haven't played a single ranked zero build game this year, so or this season, so not that I would know the difference at all. But aren't the scoring systems identical? There's a bush jumping around, always nice to see. And this is still pretty central. There's a decent chance of being in circle next time. Like, I feel like people playing people playing ranked, like playing OG, people are going to want to be playing builds more. And builds have had an increased popularity this season. I don't know. I feel like people playing this mode, there are going to be more people who are like very compelled to reach the top league, where I think zero build is the more casual mode, right? I know if I was playing attempting to get a kill or something like that, I would certainly be playing zero build instead of this. Especially in Bronze League. I think I'm in Bronze 1 right now. Which will be great for the tournament. Can't wait. I don't know who's still in Bronze League in Fortnite, so it should be fun. I mean, yeah. You have to play at least one ranked game to be bronze, right? And most people will start above bronze. Yeah, people want to fight in build mode. But I think if you're playing, I don't know, it's interesting. I think if you're playing solos in zero build, like you might really not want to drop tilted, you know? You might not want to be dropping with 10, 15 other players if you're doing zero build. Whereas if you're doing build mode, that, like, you could really survive that. Like, if your building skills are that good, and I think that a lot of people at this level have very good building skills, or at least want to believe that they have very good building skills, right? So they would think like, oh, it could be, oh, look at that, another circle, beautiful. They could be like, yeah, I could take 20 other players because my building skills are that good. And I'm sure there are some people, like there's one person who drops tilted, who outlasts everybody else, whose building skills are that good that it puts them at that much of an advantage. Whereas I think, yeah, maybe zero build, people don't have that much of an advantage over other people. Like, you could be so cracked with edits and stuff. Whereas I guess in zero build, that equivalent would be being cracked in mobility. And being cracked in mobility is like, that's like wanting to get away from fights. So yeah, it's interesting. I think this does turn out to be more aggressive. And you can just, like you were saying, like you can just run into circle and build a box around yourself. And people will largely leave you alone. Or a lot of people will leave you alone. Whereas with zero build, you need like either some real stealth. You need to find a place where you can hide. It's definitely a different type of game. You know, you can out aim all these kids. That's funny. And I mean, I just love, for some reason, I mean, not that this session is demonstrating that, but the ones up to this session have been all about that. It's like knowing that I have no chance against anybody in this lobby is also very fun. Whereas, like, if I were to get these guys into, like, a red versus blue or something, probably only 90% of them could take me out. Whereas right now it would be 100%. What's going on back here? Well, it looks like this is going to be a top 10er. Maybe not. This is almost over. It looks like 50% is pretty much guaranteed, so that's insane, really. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nobody, no. Don't do it. I wonder about these fragments of percentage points as well. Like outlasting one extra player. Does that help? Like, am I wasting a minute here by waiting? I'm not sure. It's one extra player gone right there. Branches are the best hiding spots, better than the treetop. Oh yeah, I don't care about what that guy's doing on his stream. Oh, look at that, so close to 50%. How's it going, game?
You and I, we don't die, we survive. Texting and crying, but it won't last. Leaving all the pain in the past, toxicity with so much passion.
Wow, so looks like I'm gonna hit 50% this game, and even though that's only 25% for this session, that's actually huge, because if I was still in Diamond League, that would be 75% of one league. Yeah, I remember when you showed me how to mantle up those branches, game. I think we were in Sanctuary. Oh, I want to change my was that last year? Wow.
to be. Yeah, you'll finally get the best of me. Yeah, you're never gonna
Chapter 4 started on December 4. Wow. So, and Chapter 5 will also be starting around the same time. So wild. Star Wand count? 1, 2. Only 2 so far. Okay. Only 97 players. Boop, boop. Ooh, I like that trail coming out of there too. Yeah, I'm terrified. I need to look up like what the champion level glider looks like. I love this color. This is looking good. I mean, is it looking better or different from Platinum? I can't really say. Looks a lot different from Diamond, though. Okay. Where's this going to take us? Oh my. So around here somewhere. So I guess it's just going to be this tree right here. Fight's going on over there. Oh, this will be fun. If there's a good fight here, I'll be able to see it. Ooh. Great cover here. Can't see anything. I can actually stand up in this one. Is that a llama? Look, there's the llama. Anybody want a llama? There's some fights. Here I was saying there would be 10 people dropping tilted, but this is wild though. Like, first storm circle hasn't even started to close. We're gonna have 50 people already. Crazy. There it is. 47. 46. Yeah, this is better than dropping Dusty. I mean, if it's worth it to scrape an extra %, right? Because the goal with these is not just the sheer pleasure of enjoying the game, but it's like it's a bit more of just collecting every point possible. Next one might start December 5th. Yeah, the next chapter is coming up right away. This is crazy. Like, I can't wait to see the music part. I hope that they execute that well. I'm a little worried about it. I mean, I love Rock Band so much, Guitar Hero so much. I really want to see them nail this. I want this to be like my new Rock Band Guitar Hero, but oh man, I really, really wish that they would come up with another game where, like, for the PS5 you could order the drums and order the guitar. Because there's nothing like playing on something that is not just a handheld controller. I really do love the guitar on Guitar Hero. And I've been playing that for years now. Like, I started playing Guitar Hero in 2015, 16. Haven't played it a lot lately, but I've gone through definitely years where I played it every night. But now I've pressured myself, like, I'm only playing expert on Rock Band, and it's like that becomes a little bit less fun, especially like the playthroughs that I really have fond memories of and enjoyed playing the most are the ones that I did on hard mode. So now trying to go through them again on expert, it's like hard is feeling a little too easy and expert's feeling a little too hard. It's still such a fun game though. I've got Guitar Hero World Tour, Guitar Hero Aerosmith, Band Hero, Guitar Hero 3, Rock Band, and Rock Band 2. They're all fantastic. Look at this ping. I'm wasting this sub 30 ping by just sitting in a tree. I could be doing this on Asia servers at 500 ping if I wanted to. Dang, top 25. Yeah, this lobby has been going psycho. I love it. I love to see it. I'm really not sure, like, I'm certainly going to get to Chaps doing this. Should I also go to Unreal? There we go, another, wow, dead center again. If anything, my position has only become more central. This could be a top 10, but really it's like the first 50 die off immediately. That's classic. People doing their first match of the day and stuff. But I feel like once we get to 20, then the die-off kind of slows down. Like, I think in every lobby there are probably at least 5 people who are just, like, hell-bent on placement. But I have to say, it's both, like, makes it easier to know about the 0 damage bonus, but also it's like disappointing too, because it's like, oh my goodness, if there's an exploit like that, it's like it has to be used. It has to be used. No question. Whoa, what was that? What was that? So now it's slowing right down. So now we're at 19, and it's just people are being way more cautious here, of course. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that! Okay, not totally central, but that's gonna be great. Now, what's the over-under here, you know? Is this gonna be top 10? Usually it's not top 10 just by the third circle closing, but... Man, it really is, though. Both happy and sad that there's the extra points for not taking any damage in the game. There's no way in the world somebody should be rewarded for backing out of a game. Please don't farm me. Please don't farm me. I think this guy must know better than to destroy his cover too, since there's not much around here. But yeah, it's insane to think that the ace in the hole is like getting the extra points for backing out. Very, very wild. Hey Roxy, how's it going? I'm just working on my placement here. This is going to be another big bump. I think that this will take me over 50% in Elite League. But it's so wild to think, like, if it's possible to get through Elite League in like 2 or 3 sessions, what's Champs gonna be like? Like, do I just go all the way to Unreal? I'm really having trouble deciding because this is obviously not the most stimulating type of game to be playing either. And it takes a lot of... What? That circle takes a lot of time, too. A lot of time sitting still, but... It's also fun just to be, like, on stream and on mic here doing something. But I feel like if I could get to Unreal and just playing like 4 or 5 more sessions like this. Oh no. I hear the farming. If they start hitting this tree, I have to back out real fast. Top 10, wow. Oh my god, and another circle. And another circle. Oh no! Did I do it fast enough? Oh, look at that progress! Oh my god. Wow. That was awesome. Last second. Dang, that's like getting close to 60%. If this is how it goes, it looks like just Unreal is just an easy grind. And this would just work in either mode, wouldn't it? But I don't think there's a reason to do it in zero build. But it would be no harder to do it in zero build. Oh yeah, I missed the font. Missed the Burbank. When are we gonna play some games? Game is a game, V2. Can't believe Save the World Ventures is dropping tomorrow though. That's wild. But that's in the evening, so I'll still be able to play a little ranked in the morning and afternoon. Man, I feel like I might almost be able to hit Champs today. It broke the ready up while on the spectator screen. They might be able to fix that. I mean, that sounds like something that they'll fix. But who knows? Like, ready ups from in-game have been broken so many times and in so many ways. Star One count 1. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. Dang, I only saw 6 that time. I would love to be able to just see about 10. I think that would be the ideal. 99 players. Dead lobby. Can't even get 100. Dead game. I do love this glider. And oh my goodness, Friday we're going to get that challenge, right? We're going to have the ranked cups so we can get the glider. Not the glider, but the umbrella. That is an absolute must as well. Season 9 Axe drops in an hour and a half. Wait, what are we talking about? What's Season 9 Axe? In an hour and a half? What are we talking about here? Sounds great, but what is it? Oh man, it looks like Dusty is the place again, but... For which game? For this game? Dusty is the way. Oh, damn. Wait, you're saying that a frozen meteor is gonna drop tonight? I mean, this afternoon? This is big trouble. The files come out. But can you believe that there's a new Save the World Venture season tomorrow? 58 down already. This is wild. Very wild. New Venture season tomorrow. And not just a new Venture season, not just like we begin another season, but a brand new season. A brand new season. Like new assets, new biome in Ventures tomorrow. It's going to be insane. It's like the best thing ever for Save the World. And apparently there's going to be some cosmetics that we can get by playing Save the World. Looks like there's going to be a loading screen, or maybe more than one loading screen. I hope that's for Save the World. That'd be amazing. And then the tournament. We got to do the tournament on Friday. Did you do the last tournament game? That glider's sweet. Didn't know that would update with league progression, so that's wild. That's another reason to go for Unreal. I feel like I feel like I could get to Unreal. Well, I don't know what the progress is going to be like in Unreal. But I feel like I'm about maybe 5 or 6 hours away from getting to champs. And not 5 or 6 hours, 5 or 6 hours of gameplay. I don't think I'll be there in 5 or 6 hours from now, but I'm going to be taking a break in a bit. It's always nice to see other people fight it out, you know? It's like... I know they can build better than I can. It's like I might as well appreciate them. Celebrate them for what they do, you know? Yeah, there's the countdown. That's when the event's coming. Roxy, were you saying that you wanted to 1v1 at some point? Because Pineapple was in here earlier saying that he's like, I want to 1v1 somebody. "10 days, 23 hours. Can't wait to see this." Oh, look at that. The plane comes in. Wow. Now that's making an entrance. They're building on the rocket. Sure, you can tell me your username. They're going. This is wild that there's actually no action in the divot. Like every match where I was dropping here right off the bat, it was crazy. I had a feeling it would be Daniel something. You know? For some reason. Knowing the names of your turtles and all. Say hi to Dan and Danny. And why did you decide to name your turtles after yourself? I think that is a very interesting decision. The sound of the wind here is just so creepy. I'm not adding anyone right now, sorry. But sometimes I do like Team Rumble or something like that, where I try to get a bunch of people in the lobby. And when I do one of those, I don't know when that'll be, because I've got a few other things that I'm trying to do first. Like I'm going to try to get to Unreal here, and then I've got the Save the World Venture season that I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. But I'll be doing some play with viewers sometime, and then for sure I'll add you then. Uh-oh, not very central here. It's going to be a bit shorter of a game, I suppose. We'll see how lucky we get with the next circle. At least we're still in this one. There's 25. This is just this weirdest strategy. But I'm totally cool with it. I feel like if I wasn't streaming this, I wouldn't want to do it. You know, like I wouldn't want to just be sitting there in absolute silence, you know? But just having a few people in the chat helps a lot. I feel like I should get like a compass or something like that, or some sort of device of measurement here, so I can determine the percentages of league progression that I'm making. Because if you play right to the end, it shows you your percent Gives you a number, shows you how much you've increased. But if you're doing this strategy of like backing out before taking damage, that's like much, much harder to calculate. You just have the circle, the partially filled circle. There's someone jogging by. Why do they have the pickaxe out? Put that pickaxe away. Put your pickaxe away, mister. So that's top 20. No, I mean, so when I get back to the lobby, it's going to show me what percent I have for league progression, but it just shows it as a circle. So it's like, okay, you know where like 0% is, 25%, that's like 3 o'clock, right? 50%, 6 o'clock, 75%, 9 o'clock. So I'm going to be like somewhere between 50 and 75%. So it's like a little bit tough to eyeball that and say exactly what it is. Like I feel like last match I was somewhere between like before we started this match, I feel like I was like somewhere between like 55% and like maybe like 61% or something, but I really don't know. I don't even know how to tell that. Somebody doing edits up there? What's going on with that crane? Somebody's up there on that crane camping it. That's awesome. Hey, Phase Link. Oh no, here's where the circle ends. All good things must come to an end, right? Well, should we take bets on whether I'll get to top 15 before the storm gets to me? There's 16. Looks like it's going to happen. So Phase Link, have you seen this? This strategy? This is so wrong. It is so wrong. But you get a big bonus in ranking placement or in ranking and leaguing up if you take 0 damage. So like disgustingly and disappointingly and maybe in a little tiny way awesomely, the best way to rank up is to back out before you get hit. So I started today at, I think, 31%. %31 of the way through Elite. So we're already well over 50. And we'll see where we're at after this game. And this is going to be my last game for this session. I'm going to take a little while off, maybe half an hour or an hour off, and then I'm going to come back. And guess what I'm going to do when I come back? I'm going to do more league grinding. Now I'm just set up to back out here as we watch the storm come in. And to make sure that you get those points, you need to back out. Not right when the storm hits, but a few seconds before the storm hits. So we see it coming in here. And that's close enough for me. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Thank you for supporting me in my grind. Let's take a look here and see where we're at. Oh my goodness. Doesn't look like it's like the hugest progress. What is that about? What is that? 50... 60%? 55? Between 55 and 60%. So really not too bad. I think 2 more sessions of doing that should be able to get me to Champs League, and then we'll see what it's like in Champs. I'll try it out in Champs. So I'm gonna take a break here. I'll be back in a while, and then I'll sink a couple more hours into this grind, and we'll see how we can, how far we can go by the end of the day. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. See you soon.